Hey, good evening. Well, evening for me. I'm not sure what it is for you. This is Alexa from Type A for Alexa, back with another late Monday night weekly Bujo chat and plan. This is my normal planning time now because this is the only time my house is quiet during the week to film. So while I used to plan on Sundays, I've now moved that to Monday to be able to create a little bit more content. So I hope you've been enjoying these. Definitely needed my second cup of coffee for tonight. We're gonna put that off to the side and let's just get started. I'm gonna pull my stencils out because I know I'm gonna need them later. And actually, that reminded me that while I want to jump in and get started, I did plan on using or attempting to use some new stencils tonight, so let me go grab those. I don't know if we're actually going to end up using these, but I had purchased the bullet journal stencil set from Notebook Therapy a few weeks back, and I haven't used them yet. So when it comes time for stenciling, we'll see if we want to pull those out. Let's just take a quick peek back at last week's. This is how that one turned out. Definitely very functional. We're going to take my little tab off and get started. So you can see I made some little hash marks of where my boxes are going to go. That way we can just jump right in to the line making. I did have a comment on last week's video asking if I can talk about the measurements of the boxes in inches, because I do know some planners have a different millimeter grid. This particular notebook is a 4mm grid. So instead of giving you box counts, I'm just giving you measurements in inches in case you want to replicate these spreads. So this is going to be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, large work box, to do, to clean, and a dinner's box. So this side of the page will basically be divided in half, and then this side will kind of have like a bigger section down here for work. But you'll see as it comes together. So I tend to not be as chatty during this part of the process so that I don't mess it up. So bear with me for 1 second. This one shouldn't be too long. There's nothing crazy happening. And I have said it before in my other videos, I always either pre-measure my spread and like stencil it out with pencil, or I full on do a basic like replication or test run of the spread in a spare notebook that I have that's this exact same size and brand. That way I can work out all of the kinks before I actually lay it down in my real planner. But I also kind of like doing that because it ends up being a planner full of spread ideas basically. So like for this week, I'm still a little busy this week. I feel like I say that every week. I can't put a lot of thought into a spread because I'm super busy. One day I won't say that. But I just flipped through that book of my old tester spreads and picked one that I thought would go well for this week. So if it doesn't even have to be the same exact planner. Oh, and I already see I made an error because I was yapping. I didn't mean to completely enclose the top of these boxes. I wanted to keep it open and enclose it around the day of the week sticker once I put it on there, but clearly we are going to have to tweak our plans a little bit. And I lost my train of thought. So I really don't know what I was saying. but it's really not going to change the look of it that much. I just thought it would look very planned out and put together if I had done it the way I was intending, but it'll be fine. We are going to pivot. Okay, that side's done. Now I just have to draw the sideways lines and we're laid out and ready to move on. So I would love to know if anybody has tried any of the spreads that you've seen me do in these weekly chat and plans. I'll get messages that you love the inspiration and you're just too scared to try it because you don't think it'll turn out well. And I'm here to tell you that that was me just a few short months ago until I just did it. And my first one, a lot of lessons were learned, but I was also impressed with how it came out, and we've just been getting slightly better ever since. I definitely jumped right into the border or layout, whatever this is called, without telling you what type of pen I'm using, because I'm just over here assuming that you've seen all of my previous videos, but that's very presumptuous of me, isn't it? So I'm always using a Tombow mono drawing pen in a 0.05 thickness for the outline, and then I like to switch to a 0.03 for actually writing in the spread and doing the stenciling. I don't know if you can even really tell the difference, but maybe it's in my mind. But these pens are great. They don't smudge at all. Picking up the ruler and laying it down, they dry super fast. So that is why I go with those, because I have tried Sharpies and other types of outline pens that smudged when I would pick up my ruler and I'd have a mess. Clearly I'm smudging a little bit by erasing these pencil lines. So if you were going to erase, definitely wait a little bit longer for it to dry, but we have no patience here. Okay, so like I said, this will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This will be my Type A for Alexa workbox. And yes, I know I spaced this one only 1 grid apart, whereas the rest of it are 2 grids apart, but I kind of did that intentionally just to like give that box a little bit more space because I have a lot of work stuff to do. And then this will be dinners to do and to clean. What do I want to do next? I guess I should lay my header stickers down. But first, let's look at some of these stencils. These are those stencils that I showed a few weeks back that, while cool in concept, they didn't really work well. I ordered the blue set of stencils. So they have all sorts of banners. Oh, and the Christmas lights. I didn't even realize that. Like I could do a banner across that box for work, or like just put some clouds somewhere. And then all the little piggies, cute. Some circles, always good to have. Oh, I like the thought bubble and the water. Oh, I'm holding these backwards, I think. I could put little banners on all of my non-weekly boxes. That might be something different. And then each also has like a different shaped edge. So definitely lots of options for these. I'm gonna leave them spread out off camera and we'll see. We will see. But in some exciting news, again, I've jumped into this video thinking you know everything about me and who I am and what I do for a living, and that's very presumptuous of me. So 9 minutes into this video, hey, I'm Alexa from Type A for Alexa. Type A for Alexa is a planner, small business, planner related small business. I sell all sorts of stuff to go inside your planners, whether they're ring planners, notebook planners like this, traveler's notebooks. I sell all the fun stuff to go inside. I sell dividers, dashboards, vellum, stickers, pocket dashboards, sticker pockets, adhesive sticker pockets, mini tabs, super mini tabs like this. This is a super mini and it slides over the edge of your page, and it's a removable or movable, repositionable divider tab that doesn't have to be stuck to your page at all. I sell all sorts of stuff. And one thing that has been requested since I started doing these videos was my days of the week stickers that I've been using in all of these spreads. This is specifically one of my brand fonts, and I was getting questions on if I was coming out with those. So I'm here to tell you it finally happened. I finally accomplished that, and there are now Type A for Alexa days of the week and month of the year stickers up on the website, typeaforalexa.com. And with these day of the week stickers, they are available in 3 different fonts. This is the whimsical font, this is the dainty font, and this is a typewriter font. So they're available in 3 different fonts and then 3 different sizes. So this is a large, that's the medium, and that's the small. So 3 different sizes for the 3 different fonts. And then you can choose to purchase them in premium white matte sticker paper or clear sticker paper. I am super partial to the clear sticker paper. I just like the way it looks. Those are the ones I use every single week in my spreads. All of these are clear sticker paper. That's why you can see like the highlight behind them. But I know some people like the matte white sticker paper, so that is also an option. So those are the days of the week sticker, and I do have the months of the year stickers in the same 3 fonts in just 2 sizes, a large and a small, but I'm not using those in this spread, so they're off the side of my desk somewhere. So let's pull from here for the days of the week stickers. Now the larges are too big for this week, for this spread. This is the medium. I think the medium will be good. The Wednesday is a little long. Or should we do a small? I think the small is a little too small. I think we'll do a medium. But do I want to do it in the typewriter? I always tend to lean towards whimsical. That's just my style. But like, do I switch it up and go dainty? I don't think dainty's really my style. It's very pretty. Should I just do it? Maybe I should. Just to be different, or do we go completely rogue and go typewriter? Maybe we do the dainty and we try something new and we step out of the box. All right, although the thing is, so I tend to use other stickers for my clean section and my Type A for Alexa, and those currently I only have printed myself in the whimsical font. So while I want to be daring and go with a new font this week, we're gonna have to wait until I print myself some more stickers. So we're just gonna go with the whimsical because that'll match the rest of my stickers, and maybe next week we'll try something new. So I also know I do want to put colored backgrounds in these boxes. With these mild liners, I want some color, and it's going to kind of look like a spread back here where this is almost the same layout. I just tweaked the bottom a little bit and I resized some of the boxes. So like this. I'm gonna highlight every other line, but I think I'm gonna start at the top so that they're the highlight behind the word sticker. Also, I blew right by telling you the measurements of these boxes. So this one, you can see I left a grid on either end of the page and then in between. So each box ends up a little bit over 1.5 inches by 4 inches, a little bit under 4 inches, so like 3.9. So that'd be the same for these boxes. And then this box is 3.25 inches by 3 3/4 inches. So 3.25 by 3.75 for this larger box. And then we'll call this 1.6 by 3.6 for these boxes. But you could get a little more room out of them if you didn't have the grid box on either side. But those are they're not guesstimations because clearly I measured them, but they're just roundabout measurements of what you can do with this size paper. Enough yapping. Let's get to laying these lines down. So I did like the order I did the colors in this spread. So let's just lay these out so that they're easy to grab. That way I can still kind of talk and I don't have to focus on the rainbow. So I don't think I'm gonna do highlights on the grid. I think I'm gonna do it on the dotted line. Is that weird? It's okay, it's my planner. Okay, let's see how this first line goes. The first line, all right, we're gonna test the first line on my dirty planning. Okay, we accomplished a line. I know this seems so simple, but so much could go wrong. And I'm not in the business of starting a new spread from scratch because I messed something up. So I don't love that there wasn't one more to do at the bottom, but it's okay. It's okay. So I wanted to rant a bit about small business owner life that hit me in the face over the weekend. And if you happen to follow me on Instagram and watch my stories, you may have heard this before, so feel free to fast forward if you're tired of listening to me. But like I said before, I produce all sorts of products in my shop, and it's all 100% handmade, homemade in my home office. I don't get anything pre-manufactured. I have a couple of items, pre-manufactured items left over that are still available for sale on my shop that I had manufactured over 4 years ago at this point. But other than that, everything is made in-house with these two hands, with these two really tired hands, I must say. And I print on quite a few different types of paper. I print on obviously like weatherproof matte paper for the waterproof vinyl stickers. I print on removable sticker paper because a few of the items that I offer, the sticker being removable is an option. I print on just like a low quality matte sticker paper for the sticker, like the thank you stickers on my envelope mailers, because like that's going to be exposed to the elements and handled by USPS, so that doesn't need to be on a nice sticker paper that costs more money. I print obviously on regular printer paper for my packing slips and orders and pick lists. I print on clear sticker paper now because I've been offering clear versions of some of the stuff that I already had on my website, and now obviously I'll be doing more work with clear sticker paper with these new text stickers. And I also print on vellum. I print a few hundred sheets of vellum a month at least. Okay, hold please, because let me see how many markers that was 7. Blue, purple, pink. No, we're gonna have to start blue over here and then start the rainbow again because I don't want to end up with 2 of the same colors over here. Okay, so I think I was talking about how I print on vellum. I print a few hundred sheets of vellum a month. And I had a printer, just an inkjet printer, nothing wild, for the last year and a half. That worked perfectly for all of those paper options. And I will say, once I started printing more and more on clear sticker paper specifically, it started to give me problems feeding paper in. Because if you don't know, clear sticker paper has like a greasy backing to it. Like whatever backing is on clear sticker paper, it feels slick and almost oily. And I guess if you print so much of that on just a normal printer, it can coat the rollers on like the feeding thing and make it not pick up as well. So it was becoming a pain. I would really have to like get up and unjam my printer every few pages. It was becoming obnoxious until finally this past Friday, it completely gave up. And it wasn't even picking up regular printer paper, let alone clear paper or premium matte paper, which is the stuff that I use the most of. The only thing that it was feeding through my printer was vellum, which was weird because vellum is kind of a tricky thing to print on too. I've had quite a few printers that don't really love vellum, and I've had to do different things to get it to actually feed the vellum through and all that. So wouldn't even print on regular printer paper, but would pick up vellum. And I did not have a backup printer that I could just switch to. So for a small business like me that relies on my printer, it's running. If I'm in this office working, the printer is running, it's printing something. Being without a printer for more than 24 hours is just not an option. So I was frantically searching online for printers that I could get either delivered next day or pick up at a store in my area. At first I was leaning towards laser. I'm like, okay, do I make the jump to laser? Is that something that is smart for me to do with my business? But my planner fairy godmother, she said, no, for my purposes, I don't need to go laser. It's not going to give me the quality that I want or need or am used to. So I stuck with looking at inkjet printers, and the only one I could find that I could go pick up in my area that night was an EcoTank. So I buy it. Great. Beautiful. This is Friday night. Also, before I continue to yap, I know every time I do it, I say, why did I do that? But I like the look of the drop shadow on this one. I know I piss myself off every time I do this because it doesn't end up looking good, but I feel like it just gives it a little bit. Do we think I could do it and not be annoyed at myself? Or like, should I try it with the smaller tip? No, that's a little too small. Do I have a lighter gray? No, that one's darker. I think I'm gonna do it. And if I hate it, mark my words, this will be the last time. I will never allow myself to do it again. Okay? That's the vow I'm gonna make to you guys and myself. I'm gonna add the drop shadows now. And I'm not gonna do it with a ruler because the ruler always comes out terrible. So, I find an EcoTank, oh, see, I'm already messing it up, that I can pick up that night. I bring it home. I don't get to set it up until Saturday night because Saturday from 11 a.m. until about 6 p.m. Wow, I am so bad at drawing a straight line. Was spent, oh my God, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Don't allow me to do this next week, please. Am I better at drawing it like this? I think I need to flip my page so I'm drawing this way. I cannot draw down. So that is the lesson we've learned. Flip the notebook to draw sideways. That's the lesson, okay? Anyway, from about 11 a.m. to about 6 p.m., Saturday was spent flipping my house from Halloween to Christmas. I am a Christmas fanatic. But more specifically, I am a Grinch fanatic. So I turned this house into a magical Grinch wonderland. And it took me all day Saturday. So late Saturday night, I set the printer up just to get it connected. That way I could work on Sunday. And come Sunday, I do a couple test prints. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. It's looking okay. Printed well on the matte sticker paper. Picked up the clear sticker paper, no problem. Printed well, I'm loving the colors. It is way slower than my other printer, but I like the colors more, so I guess that's a trade-off. But I didn't test print on vellum on Sunday because I just didn't think that was necessary. I was more concerned with the clear sticker paper. So today, Monday morning, I have a lot of vellum to print. And I go to print it for the first time on this brand new printer, and the printer cannot. It just like refuses to register that there's vellum in there and just keeps shooting it out blank. So I'm like, oh, cool. The brand new printer I bought doesn't print on everything I need it to. And I proceeded to like throw a temper tantrum for a couple of minutes. But on Saturday night, when I had switched printers out, I almost threw away my original printer because I was thinking, what do I need this thing for? It can't be a backup printer because it only prints on vellum. Why would I need a printer that only prints on vellum? That's silly to keep cluttered around my house. But something told me don't throw it away. And I put it in my guest closet. So after I threw my temper tantrum this morning, I said, okay, I'm just gonna run a 2-printer operation at the moment. And I went and I pulled out that old printer and I hooked it up next to the new printer. So now I have one that prints vellum only and one that prints everything besides vellum. And that's just what we're gonna do at the moment, because sometimes as a shop owner, as a small business owner, oh, do I want this on the side so I can put the number or in the middle? I think we're gonna do in the middle. As a small business owner, you just have to roll with the punches and make the best out of it. So after I threw my little temper tantrum, because like, why? And the new printer I bought wasn't cheap. My original printer was kind of cheap. That's why, like, after using it for a whole year and a half, as much as I use it, I print more than the normal person for sure. Oh, that's a little sideways. I wasn't mad at it dying. I definitely worked it into the ground. But this new printer was not cheap. It was definitely a splurge. So I'm thinking, okay, it's a little bit of an upgrade. It'll do all the things. It'll give me all the razzle dazzle that I want. And then it doesn't print on vellum. Just shatters all of my dreams. I'm using my reusable sticker book to look for my other header stickers that are somewhere in here, like this week and clean and stuff. So I had to move things around to fit both printers side by side where my printers go. But I'm also just kind of thankful that I didn't throw away that other planner. Oh my God, that was not where this was supposed to go. See, I wonder if sometimes the voiceovers are better for me because I don't make as many mistakes. Once I start talking, I make mistakes. I think I'm gonna put this week here. So, yeah. It definitely could have been worse. I could have thrown away that original printer and been SOL and had to, I don't know, honestly, what I would have done. Would I have literally just like gone out and ordered another printer or bought another one? That would, I don't know. Maybe I would have rifled through my trash because the trash hadn't come yet. Because I really couldn't be without a printer that prints on vellum for any length of time. So I feel like I learned a lesson. I say this every week. Why have I not printed smaller clean stickers? I I'm really like not prioritizing my needs at the moment, but it's okay. Okay, our headers are down. And now we need some stencil action. Completely forgot that maybe I was gonna do a banner on my Type A for Alexa. But also, I feel like I need to practice with these before I jump in and use them. Or is that me just being lame? Like, should I just try it? Should I make a banner at the bottom of this one? Just do it? Should I just do it? Do I do it? I don't know. I wanted to. I almost did. Those circles are nice. Those are bigger. I'm gonna start by trying out just the regular shapes. We'll do some circles. Oh, this is a thick stencil. I like it. I actually don't have a ton of cleaning to do this week, but I'm gonna make the circles just in case I think of something. Because during decoration takedown and setup, I definitely did some deep cleaning. Should we use triangles for this week? Should we switch it up, or should we use the sideways arrows? Or I think the sideways arrows should be for work. They seem very official. So let's do triangles for, okay, this is new. See, I'm trying new things. I don't know how good I am at drawing a triangle with a stencil, but practice makes perfect. I don't know how I feel about the triangles. But we're trying new things this week. I still think I want to stick with the squares for my meal plan because that is, it obviously needs like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, there's like little cut strips of washi on here. That's cute. I was looking to see, or do we go with these like rounded rectangles? Do we do that? I think we're just gonna do something really different this week. I'm also looking at the spacing of these. So I did these in the white part, those on the highlighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's just gonna be all over the place, but it's fine. I don't know if that's my favorite shape, but maybe once I write in it, I'll like it better. And if I don't, we just know, don't do that again. That is one thing that I love about drawing these spreads every week, is I'm trying new things, and if I don't like what I tried, I don't have to do it again. It is not like I'm stuck with the same layout. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not stuck with the same layout every week at all. So maybe there will come a day where I'll find something and I'm like, yep, that's what I'm gonna use every week of my life for the rest of my life. Or maybe I'm just gonna change it every week. Who knows? I think I'm gonna pull out the 0.01 tip because these are tiny boxes. Again, I don't know if this is gonna make much of a difference. Oh, I can write super small. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. They look like little buttons, like iPhone buttons or something. Okay. So let's do the arrows for shop stuff. And if I hate it, that'll be the last time for that too. It's hard to do when it's in this spot on my planner, like the crease. So I'm not getting the cleanest shapes possible. But it's okay. It's okay. All right, so there's my checklists. And like I do every other week, I did dirty plan on a scrap piece of paper. So makes it a little bit easier when I go into layout every day. Sorry, I'm slurping my coffee. And I'm gonna get my text stickers out. I know we're doing tennis. I'll probably do some laundry, definitely volleyball. I did do listings today. I'm just taking everything out that I could possibly need. I did want to mop my floors tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that. Okay, I think that's all I have stickers for. And we'll just start filling this in. So obviously I know mop floors goes on that list. And process orders on that one. And new releases, I got them up today, but today is obviously in this planner or this spread, so I'm still going to put this down just to check it off. Like I did it on the week that I put it on. I need to also do why isn't this writing? So I messed that up. Sub, email, and post. That's all stuff for new releases. We're gonna put laundry on the to clean list. That's every day. And then we can do our bus schedule. I think we're gonna do our circles. So with the time change, it definitely makes, oh, that one got a little wonky, a difference with the bus stop schedule. Like today when I picked them up from the bus, it was almost dark, which is just odd. Like I shouldn't be picking my kids up in the dark. But I do feel super well rested from getting that extra hour over the weekend, so I'm not mad about it. And I used to really enjoy the time change for winter because I loved it getting darker earlier. It just kind of like signaled the start of the holidays for me as a kid. But now that I'm an adult and I realize how important sunlight is for adulting things, I do prefer daylight hours. Okay, so Monday, I'm gonna put the sticker down so that I know how far to put the square, because I want it to be like indented. Because after the bus stop, I got groceries And then we do another bus stop. I was gonna put something else on there, but it's really technically something that can just go into my this week list, even though I did it today. Because it didn't have to happen today. And that is order the PJs, because we are changing our annual ugly sweater party, Christmas party, to a Christmas pajama party. So I needed to order our pajamas, and I did that this morning. After the bus stop tomorrow is tennis. I get to play tennis 4 times this week, which is exciting because I'm taking a private lesson on Wednesday. My tennis group, there's 6 of us, and for all of our birthdays, we all throw in some money and get the birthday person a gift card to something special that they love. We've done it to like the Orlando theater. We've done it to stores or restaurants that the person loves. And this year for my birthday, they prepaid for 3 private tennis lessons. So I'm taking one of those on Wednesday. Because normally I would try to work out on Wednesday just in our neighborhood gym. But I get to play tennis on Wednesday. Well, I don't know if you'd call it play tennis, but I get to take a tennis lesson on Wednesday. So 4 days of tennis this week. That's Wednesday. Oh, and I have to do a little note down here. Tomorrow night is Alex's, what do I call it? Planning session, I guess. So, my boyfriend's name is Alex. I'm Alexa, and he has a daughter named Alexia. So, things are fun in our house. But we are both doing tap out tattoo sessions in November. So, the tattoo artist that actually did this word, unapologetic, and then my Libra tattoo that I just got a couple weeks ago, he runs a special for the month of November and December where you can get as many hours worth of tattooing that you can stand, up to 8 hours, because I think it's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. For $700 flat, which, depending on what you want, is a fan-flippin-tastic deal. Like, tattoos, if you're not familiar, they're wildly expensive. And it's actually really hard to get in with artists lately. I don't know, it's like after the pandemic, tattoo artists just almost make you feel like you're inconveniencing them if you try to book an appointment with them. Our new volleyball season starts this Thursday. So to be able to have an artist for a full 8 hours to do as much as you can stand for only $700 is an amazing deal. So both Alex and I booked a session. He only does 1 a week for the 2 months, so 8 total. So we had to book them. He opened his spots November 1st, and we immediately booked them. And Alex's tattoo session is this coming Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. So his planning session to go in, plan out his tattoos, have his file made so it's all ready to go, is tomorrow. He already knows what he wants, but the tattoo artist is gonna obviously like measure his arms and the spots where he wants it, do the stencils, create the files, and all of that, so that Alex can get the most out of his 8 hours if he can sit there for the full 8 hours. Because that's the key. It's, can you sit there for a full 8 hours of tattooing, which, depending on what you're getting and where you're getting it, might be really, really hard. But Alex has plenty of tattoos, so I'm sure he'll be able to sit until his are done. I am wildly excited about mine because I know I will be able to sit. I absolutely love the feeling of getting tattoos, and mine aren't, first of all, they're not color, they're just black and gray, and mine aren't super detailed, because I have like a patchwork style, just like different little pieces, and I just want to fill in my whole arm. And I'm getting a charm bracelet around this hand with some different charms that mean things. So mine are much smaller pieces, but if I were to pay for them all separately, they'd all probably be like $200 tattoos individually, and there'll probably be about 6 to 8 of them to fill in all the spots of my arm. So it's definitely worth it for me, and mine aren't in, you know, a high pain area or sensitive area, and there's no color, so I will definitely be able to sit for the 8 hours and get my whole arm done, and then I'm basically done. Got all the tattoos I want in one fell swoop, so I'm super excited about that. But his planning session is tomorrow. His actual tattoo session is Sunday. And I think I'm gonna go sit with him for a couple hours. Probably bring him some food. You get one break, I think, in the middle. And my session is on the 23rd. So sometime next week, probably I'll go in for my planning session, which I'm very excited for. I need to go to West Palm on Saturday. Where's my other clear stencil? So Saturday, I'm going to another small business owner's warehouse shop to pack our collab vent box. What do I call it? LPD headquarters? I'm gonna call it headquarters. Lauren from Lauren Phelps Designs, she lives in, and her shop is in Stewart. I put West Palm on here because that's like the general area, but it's really in Stewart. And we did a collab vent box with other shop owners, and all of the things were sent to her shop for packing and shipping, and I'm going down there on Saturday to help pack and ship it all. So that is super exciting. That's the first time we've done something like collab vent, and we're really excited to get it into the customer's hands. So I will definitely be posting about that. I'll have a box myself to open and share with everybody. So I will be posting about that once we are able to share the boxes. I'm just gonna fill in dinners. If you're ever wondering, FFY means fend for yourself. We're at volleyball late on Tuesdays, so we just end up coming home and I make the girls, you know, sandwiches or ramen, whatever they want for dinner. And Saturday, I won't be here. And Sunday, because I'll be in and out of Alex's session, we'll probably just order some food. So that's all of the events. That's dinners. I just need, I did sub email. I need to do regular emails. Collab vent prep. I need to edit my content. I have so many videos on my phone to edit, and I just have not yet. And post that content, please. And I do need to do Black Friday prep, so I need to add a couple more arrows. We'll do them here. Black Friday prep, because that is right around the corner. Done with that. And then on my to-do, I need to do a party page. So to me, that just means a page in my planner dedicated to our Christmas party, where I like keep the details and stuff. I need to order decorations for my sister's birthday party. That is next weekend. And I need to follow up with a company that was supposed to follow up with me 2 weeks ago and has not. So that's it for my dirty planning. All my plans that I had written down are now on this spread. I guess I could add a little bit more to cleaning. I'm gonna put vacuum upstairs because I did that yesterday and I can check it off. Laundry, I need to mop the floors. I did all the bathrooms over the weekend. I'm gonna put blankets because since I put Christmas blankets on the couch, I need to wash all the other blankets that are normally there. And I think that's it for cleaning. I'm sure I'll add to it as the week goes on. How does it look? I like it. I do. I like the addition of the drop shadow. I definitely hardcore struggled with the first day, but I figured it out. I figured it out for the other ones. The other ones are much cleaner than Monday. Just don't look at Mondays. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. Let's add our little tab. Oh, and I have to go see if I have to carry anything over. Follow up I carried over. Ooh, phone backup and basketball I have to carry over. I'm just gonna put phone stuff and then basketball. Marley wants to play basketball again, and I need to look at the start date of that league. So that is this week's spread. I hope you enjoyed this little chat and plan, or I guess for a second it was a rant and plan. But hey, everything worked out. Everything is functioning fine. So we are going to remain positive and optimistic and just be happy we learned some lessons. So this is the final spread. Thank you for joining me for this week's chat and plan. And hopefully I will see you in next week's video. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye.